Sly Cooper. Now, I've talked about Sly Cooper before in my games that I love videos that I did, and I just kind of wanted to talk about it more because this really is a series that I do really love and I feel is criminally underrated, and it'd be really cool if Sony were to bring it back. Now, at the time of this recording, I don't know if they're going to announce anything by the time this video comes out. I kind of doubt it, but who knows. But I wanted to talk about this series of games. That's probably not going to be very long, but it's one of those games like, you had your Ratchet and Clanks, your Jak and Daxter, and all those things on the PS2, but Sly Cooper always kind of felt more like the one for me out of those, like, I don't know if mascot characters or what you could call them or what, but out of those, that grouping of PS2 characters, Sly Cooper just hit that right thing. Because also, it was kind of, when I finally did eventually play it, it kind of started my love of stealth games and just enjoying really being stealthy a lot. Obviously, that would later become more prevalent in games like Dishonored and Skyrim at the time. But Sly Cooper was kind of here's the interest in stealth for me personally. And the other thing about the game, I love the characters. I love the main three group of Sly, Bentley, and Murray. And just their interactions together, you can say it's a little silly and whatnot, but it's done in such a way that's just enjoyable, and they're all very endearing characters. I love them all. I love Sly's whole dynamic with Carmelita Fox and all the other characters, the villains, Clockwork, whatever. It's just a really well done series that I don't think it's necessarily enough love and attention as it should, because it's just a really well made series, and I love just a lot about it. Now, hopefully, Sony at some point realizes, this is a pretty good series. We should do something with this. Just because not every game needs to be a just giant, huge blockbuster game, which are fine, which have their place, but give me a game that's fun and enjoyable just throughout the whole time playing each game. And just give me that. It's like Cooper is that for me. Again, just it's one of those, a lot of things about this game I could just really say is underrated. The voice acting, the characters, the music's really good. The gameplay's really nice. You could tell, obviously, from each game, they got better as it went. Because I remember playing Sly Cooper 1, because the first game I ever played was Sly Cooper 2. But they do a pretty good job about saying this is what happened in the last game and where we are at this point. And so they did a good job about that. So I kind of understood what was going on in Sly Cooper 2. So, but you could tell, I remember playing it first, I'm like, yeah, this is good still, but you could tell that they vastly improved it in 2 and so on. So, but yeah, Sly Cooper is, as a character, I really like him as a character. I was just kind of enjoy that fun, cool, suave thief that he is. Just it works for me. Um, Again, like I said earlier, I love the dynamic between he and Carmelita. Um, but yeah, just they should bring this game back. Should bring this series back. Bring the characters back. I think people would really, really dig it. A lot of people have liked the newest Ratchet and Clank. It'd be really cool to see an updated version of Sly Cooper. But at the very least, I would love to see a remastered versions, maybe slightly remade. Like Sly Cooper 1 could be slightly redone here and there gameplay wise, but other than that, they, in my opinion, age pretty well. Then again, I haven't played the games in a while. Again, this is kind of why I would love a way for them to give us these games. But now I know that there is that, again, at the time of this recording, the PlayStation Plus premium thing. I am hoping that Sly Cooper 1 through 3, because Sly Cooper 4 is on the PS3, but Sly Cooper 1 through 3 are PS2 games, and I hope that it's part of the PS2 games, because I know there was the collections on the PS3. I don't want it to be limited to just cloud streaming. I really don't. Or maybe, hopefully, they'll find a way to let you get games off the PS3 and work on PS5 or whatever console locally. That'd be nice. That'd be really, really nice. Or just give me a collection on modern consoles just so I can play it again, or stream it, because I would love to stream this series. I would. And that's kind of one thing I was hoping for the PlayStation Plus premium thing, is that they have a lot of cool stuff on it. I'm hoping. But we'll see. Yeah, I think I would like to see more people get into Sly Cooper. I'd like to see people that may not be super into those types of games just be like, oh, this is actually, quite good. But yeah, it's, who knows? Maybe it's like Sony will realize that not every game needs to be this big giant blockbuster game that's awesome and amazing. And I mean, because you got Ratchet and Clank, just basically do what you do with that and do with Sly Cooper. Now, of course, it's interesting who might develop the game, because I know Sucker Punch, well, they just did Ghost of Tsushima, which was also a great game. But would Sony task them with making another Sly Cooper game, or would they get another group and team to make more stuff? I don't know. But again, it's one of those things that I just kind of really, really want to push and have people play those games in any way possible, because, well, they're just really well made games, like I said. And also, the other thing is that the games do a pretty good job about making you feel at times, like, surprisingly well. Like learning about Sly and his backstory and how he met Bentley and Murray, and he's just, in Sly Cooper 4 obviously got more into the Cooper clan, and the whole time travel thing. I've only ever played Sly Cooper 4 once, but I do go like, that game left on a cliffhanger. We need to see some sort of continuation or something, because my gosh, essentially. But I don't know, maybe they'll be like, let's reboot it. Maybe they could do that. Who knows? Or maybe a reboot plus like a remaster of the first 4 games. That'd be really cool. But I don't know. Again, like I said, Sly Cooper is an awesome game series. And that's basically why I wanted to make this, is just kind of talk about that the game is really cool and wanting people to play it. And, you know, because a lot of the levels really cool, all of them really different. Sly Cooper 1, obviously you just play as Sly, but as, you know, Sly Cooper 2, I believe, you could play as Bentley and Murray, I believe. Again, it's been a while since I've played these, so I'm kind of mostly talking on, you know, memory here. But, to just, you know, because again, they just kind of kept improving and really sharpening how each game got better as the series went forward. And again, the stories are good. You know, levels are good, levels are neat. Some can be a little frustrating at times, but again, I think if they did a little remaster, not necessarily like a full remake maybe, but like tweaking some things here and there to kind of make things a little less I think they would really have something there. Because, like I said, if they announced a collection of the 4 Sly Cooper games, I'd buy it. I'd get it and play it. But anyway, I don't want to make it go on too much longer. But play Sly Cooper if you haven't. If you've never played this series of games, I really do say play it. It's really cool stuff, and I think most people would like it. So, but anyway, thank you everyone for watching. And you know, like, comment, subscribe if you want. If not, it's cool. And until next time.